Okay, obviously if you didn't watch my 808 cutting tutorial, you should probably check that out. Um, that's just basic little things. I'll give you the rundown. This is how I do stuff. You might do it different, that's how I do it. Nexus, Trap Voice Lead 1, I used that and laid out this melody I thought was really rocking, so. I ain't gonna bore you to death with all that shit, but there's that. Okay, let's see my kicks. This is how I laid out my kicks. Real basic kind of thing, and then all this chopping. Turn on the velocity on it so it don't like like just peak. That's my 808s. Ran it up like that, which you'll see later, or you'll hear later, better yet, how that came out. And this is fine chop. They use the chopping tool for this. Chopped it up like that, and then did the velocity and let it climb like that. Just kind of like a background thing. I don't know if anybody uses it. There might be other producers who use that same kind of technique, but I found it most appealing to my ear, so I did mine that way. Here's my snare roll. I use a Lex Luger snare, which is just basically, laying these out, chopping all of them, and then removing after, that one space right there, as it goes on. Messing with the velocity right here, kind of make it sound a little better, and also I did the panning, so it bounces side to side each time it rips. Just another thing, it's another preference. There's more orchestra hits. I turn the velocity on all of them so they hit harder. Laid it out like this. My hi-hats. And I put it on six note, 6 beat, my bad, and laid that out. And also I put an effect on my hi-hats to kind of make it sound, most hi-hats really don't stick out like that, but mine do, because I put the Fruity Stereo Shaper effect on it. And then when in the presets, I just hit next preset till I found something that I liked to sound good with that exactly hi-hat. You can mess around and figure out more things to do with it. Some people put like Fruity Glove filter on it, things like that, just kind of make it sound better. Keep the tutorial pretty short. Lay that out. Also, okay, cut the 808s. And I can't quite remember if I showed y'all this in the other tutorial. I use Maximus for my bass, always on my bass. I go through here and I cut the compressor off on master, highs, mids, but on my lows I cut it on. And then I put the pre-gain, this knob right here. I turn it up to 3, so it's not like too much bass, but it's more kind of bass, because it's what I want, more bass in it than I guess it comes with. And I cut the post gain also up to 3. The threshold, I cut it to about like 60%, like that. And the ceiling, I just moved it up to 3 decibels also. And then with these two, I really didn't mess with them too much, but kind of brung them, I guess, even like that, so you get like a good clean in this area. You get a good clean like bass mix, and you got your mids, which is most of your sounds come through your mids. A lot of your shittier headphones like only produce like mids to highs anyway. These two sections, they don't produce the lows, but I balanced it out where it's not too much overpowering with the lows, just a subwoofer bass and that sort of thing. And let's see, showed you all that, most of that, yeah, okay. And I don't know if you remember I told you earlier about the 808s, how this is jumping up like that. I did it on every other bar, because the other one, see, it doesn't have it. Just kind of gives it more of a transition kind of effect as it goes on.
Tentacle monster.
Can't believe I didn't do that in the first place. Okay, let me quit boring you. Here we go. Whoops. Okay, that's basically the beat. Laid it out, and I didn't say it, but this is what I did as far as this. I went to the master channel, selected parametric EQ2, pulled it up, and just slid this one right here. Scrolled up until it did this, and then I just slid it over. That way, the only thing that was coming in, it was filtering out everything but the lows, the bass, and the low mids. And then I right click right here and I hit create automation clip, which comes up with this right here, and I just moved the dots, made the dots move them around so it look like that. And there's one more thing that I'd like to cover in this tutorial, because it's something that somebody didn't show me. I found myself. It is really cool. I'll show you. Nexus. Come down to something like that'll work perfect. Nexus. Click on the VST plugin that you're using or sound. Hit function, the function tab, and then I hit up right here. Arpeggiator up, which Nexus comes with a built-in arpeggiator right here. And you can use it, set your own pattern, ups, speeds, gates, all. It gets pretty, into there. But anyways, function. Put mine on range to repeat twice. You have all these different. You have the scales that you can play, the chords. This is one I've used previously, obviously. And then I go to not 3. 2 steps, yeah, because it's like a 68 beats per minute tempo kind of beat. I select it like that, and with that, when you just hold down something, you kind of, if you have a hard time coming to melodies, I do, not all the time, but if I like made a bunch of beats that day, I'm kind of like, oh, kind of burnt out, this is a good thing to use. And I'm just holding that down. Let's say I come in here, mute that Nexus, and I do a pattern here. that's my little pattern. Pull this up right fast and check this out. It's just really just to show you as an example, but just play with that experiment, you know, see what you can come up with. You don't have to use bells. I just use bells because it's real clean. Not a lot of delay or echo on that particular sound. Come up with different things, but yeah.